Good morning, everybody. I know you can't see me here. Let me do my lights here. Oh, there you go. Good morning. It's almost 4 a.m. We're here in Brookville, Pennsylvania. Gonna go to Akron. We're gonna grab a load from there, and we're gonna run that to Kenosha. If all goes well, we should get it there today, and then from there, tomorrow we'll grab a load out of Kenosha, and we're gonna go home. It got so cold last night. Oh my gosh. The real feel right now, when I checked the weather a few minutes ago, was what was it, 20, 21? But when you're back here sleeping, whew, I woke up at 2 o'clock, and I had to turn the bunk heater on, and I had to just snuggle up and warm up, and oh, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. But you know, turned the bunk heater off about 15 minutes later, went back to sleep. 3:30 came around, we got up, started getting ready. I'm gonna get on the road here real soon, and I was thinking about pulling up to the fuel bays there and squeegeeing my mirrors, because yesterday was a lot of hit and miss snow and rain, and like a weird wintry mix through Pennsylvania going to Allentown. Allentown was beautiful. It was like over 60 degrees down there. I couldn't believe it. But then the rest of 80 was pretty much like freezing temperatures. I'd say mid to low 30s for 90% of the drive on 80. Come around a bend, bam, sun's out, it's all nice. And then just out of nowhere, it just starts snowing. So it was a lot of watching the weather yesterday. But we made it through, and we made pretty good time. I parked here yesterday just before, that was around 5:30. So it worked out pretty good. But I'm gonna start fixing to hit the road.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours.
when the first couple hours of your day are in the dark, because it is very hard to film because you can't see anything. So I got a little bit of footage on the way to Akron and then pulling in and then just swapping trailers, but other than that, I didn't get anything because with it being so dark, it's tough. I know you're not able to really see much, and it's not worth having crummy footage if I can help it. I know my footage isn't the best, but you know, I try to do the best I can with the time that I have. You know, these shippers and receivers, I don't have a whole lot of time to constantly, you know, move cameras around and try different things all the time. And Akron's no exception. If another truck pulls in, I could be blocking them, or they can end up blocking me to where I can't get out, and it's a whole thing. So, but we're on the turnpike now. It's 7:50 a.m. We're gonna take this all the way up to Kenosha. Assuming all goes well, we'll have it there today, like we usually do. And that'll be that. Well, I'll wait. This guy in front of me is going a little bit slower than what I want to do, but there's a little bit of traffic coming up. I don't want to slow them down at all. I could hold. I'll hold right here and let them pass, and then I'll proceed from there. Oh, I almost forgot. We've got some new additions to the Reptile family at the driver house. You've all seen Copper. He's our bearded dragon. You all knew about him. We have another bearded dragon that I bought from Jeff. I call him Doug, but I think the kids ended up wanting to name him Obsidian. But he's just a little bearded dragon. He's still young. Jeff had got him at a pet store sometime last year, and he's wanting to possibly expand his snakes a little bit, so he wasn't going to be holding on to him, so we went ahead and snatched him up, got him cleaned up and everything, and there he is. And then we also have, I think the kids call it Diamond. She is a leopard gecko, a snow leopard gecko, and she's cool. She's a lot of fun. We got her from the feeder store that we get all of our feeder rats and everything else. She's a blast though, but she is quick. She's still just a little baby, and let me tell you, she's got a gut on her. She's supposed to eat just a couple bugs here and there, a couple dubia roaches. She eats whatever you put in her bowl right then. But she's so much fun though. As far as breeding leopard geckos, I don't know if we're going to get involved in that, especially right now. Obviously, Diamond's way too small for us to do any type of breeding, but we're going to kind of raise her up and beef her up and kind of see how she does and see if that's something that we want to get into. There's not a whole lot of money in leopard geckos, unfortunately. Bearded dragons, there can be money involved in that. It really just depends what morph you have. And Copper, I believe he is a hypocitrus, and I think Obsidian, or Doug, I think he is either just a citrus or a normal. I'm not 100% sure. You know, the pet stores, they have all their stuff labeled, but it's usually always wrong. Just like their snakes. They have a ball python in there and it looks like pretty much a normal one, but the tag on it says, oh, it's a banana ball python. No, it's not. It's not. Don't label it at that. You have it priced outrageously. And in my personal opinion, with us being keepers and breeders and stuff, those snakes are not taken care of. If you look at the hydrometers in there, their humidity is nowhere near where it needs to be. But I'm not going to get into that rant in this video. I'll probably do that in another video. But I was thinking about making some more like reptile focused videos about the snakes and the bearded dragons and the leopard gecko, and you know, like our rats. Like we're breeding rats right now, so we have 22 rats. 18 of them are babies. They're still growing, and they're moving around a lot and everything. And then, you know, that's just the whole thing. They take up so much time. trying to get into breeding hedgehogs. So I'm not sure if we're gonna start that endeavor at some point, but we might. But if you want to see videos like that and hear me talk about this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments, because I could do separate videos on that. Trying to include it into a trucking video is tough, because the people that are here for the trucking, they don't want to see that. If you're here for just the reptiles, you don't want to see the trucking. If you're here for both, then you'll just watch the entire video, which is great. I really would appreciate that. But let me know in the comments what you want to see, and I can do them completely separate. Remember, I'm only home on the weekends and one night during the week usually, and that one night during the week there is no filming. It's by the time I get home, it's late. I gotta be back out first thing in the morning. I want to be able to spend some time with my wife. It's impossible to do any type of filming, pretty much. But let me know. We're gonna keep on rolling now. Well, Mr. Hard Worker, you ended up on video. He's right in front of me. I was just talking to him on the CB. And he probably isn't going much farther through Indiana here, and then he'll be turning and burning. But just wanted to show him real quick there, and he'll know who he is. I'll have to tag him on Facebook in this one. We made it. I'm just gonna let the good people at Risinger know I am here. I already checked in. I got the dock number that we're going to. It was a good drive. Good drive up here. I mean, didn't really run into any issues other than a little bit of a hold up there down there by Rockford. And you know, I thought too, you know, I would go down to the Loves in Illinois there and park there for the night, and tomorrow, while I'm waiting on my 1201 pickup, go for a walk at that nature preserve where I went before. Well, I checked the weather, and they're calling for like 2 to 4 inches of snow between tonight into tomorrow. And it's actually snowing a little bit now. Like there's like little light flurries. You wouldn't be able to see it on the camera, but man, that ruined a good walk for me. Oh well, 'tis the season, right? All right. Oh, climb up in here, take my strap out. I only put a strap because of that pallet there. A lot of times these top ones will fall and it hits the door. So I found putting a strap on here, which that one barely even moved, just slid over to the wall a little bit. There's my messages from Risinger coming through again. Not again, but you know. But no, that was a good drive. Made it up here in plenty of time too. I told him I'd be up here at 3. It's, I don't know, like 2:15 maybe. Local time. Not bad. Hold on, I need both hands for this. Hard to get down with one hand. It's not even safe. Wouldn't do it anyways. I'd fall and break my butt if I did that. I don't want to break nothing. All right, I'm gonna get the strap rolled up, put in the side box. I'm gonna back this in, grab an empty, and out of here. Change of plans. we will grab an empty tomorrow, because our load is going to be at the next building over at W8. I'm going to grab an empty tomorrow because there's none available at this point, and I'm not going to try to loop around 3 or 4 times. So I know there will be some tomorrow because it'll be a lot earlier. There always is, always empties. So I'll grab an empty then, and I'll take it over there, drop it, grab that load, and that'll be that. So today was a good day. Got good miles, made great time, used a lot of fuel. There's the snow. Just unclip this camera here. Can you see that? I don't know if the camera picks that up or not, but it's already starting. And that's okay. We like the snow, right? Company name's Mountain Storm Enterprise. Not that we're on a mountain, but you know. Either way, I appreciate you tuning in today. And I'm gonna go park. Probably go park at the Quick Trip and get something to eat. Get these videos off of the cameras, and I'll edit it up tomorrow. So, thanks for tuning in. Y'all have a great day and have a great hike.